Namaste, yogis and yoginis of all over the world. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vic. Today we have a gentle class called Forest. Wonder why? So we're going to take it easy. We're going to do a bit of stretching, opening hips, a little bit of everything. There's going to be a few trees. Spoiler. But let's get started on the floor, on the ground. Okay, we're going to go on our backs. And we're going to do a very active Tadasana. So Tadasana, normally mountain pose, we're going to be standing on our feet. So imagine you're actually standing on your feet. So your feet are super active. So toes are looking towards your face. So the heels are going to be lifting. And then the hands are looking up. So when you're in Shavasana, you'll be relaxed. But we are in Tadasana, a mountain pose. So feet activated, toes looking up to the sky, going towards your face to an extent that is active, but it doesn't have to be uncomfortable. And we're activating also the shoulders, we're opening the chest. So you imagine a bit of a soldier kind of posture. And let's inhale, exhale without relaxing. So you're already activating your quadriceps. So your thighs are very active. Inhale. Exhale. And it feels weird, doesn't it, when you're lying on your back to be really active? Inhale. Exhale. Feel the quadriceps already firing up a little bit. Inhale. Maybe open your mouth. Let it go. But your abdominal part is already active too. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Being very active. Inhale. And then exhale, relax everything. And now your heels can relax on the floor, on the ground. They're not lifting anymore. Your toes may still look up, but they're not really floating anymore. Okay, now we're going to bring the right leg towards the right sole, towards the inner sole of the left. So we're doing a tree pose, but we are lying on our backs. So no balance here, and we're lucky. We're not going to fall. So bring it as high as you can. Here there's no risk of falling, so you definitely, a tree pose standing, you might have the foot maybe on the calf, maybe on the floor. In this case, we're going to bring it up as high as we can in the inner thigh. And just relax. And now let's make it a little bit active, the same way that we would in Tadasana active. Leave the heel of the left and like just up, puffed up a little bit. Let's take a couple of breaths here and imagine your tree planted. Maybe you can just also activate the glutes. You have to use your imagination here and do it purposefully, because you wouldn't normally be active when you're lying down. But let's go from active to passive. Okay, perfect. Just relax. And now the right leg is going to come over the left. But first of all, let's bring the left toes and the left foot always a little bit towards the left side of the mat. And then now stretch the right leg. Bring it over the ankle. And now let's bring the left arm towards the left side of the mat. And let's grab the right wrist. So we're going to this half moon or crescent or Bananasana, as I like to call it too, because I love that name. So now the hips are on the right side of the mat, the feet and the hands are on the left side, And we have this little C shape, banana shape, crescent moon shape, opening the right part of the body. Right ribs, right waist. A little bit of, tiny little bit of tension on the leg, not much. The arms are getting also a little bit of love. Opening slightly. And then release. And guess what? We're going to do the same on the other side. So stretch the right leg ahead of you. Bring the left sole of the foot towards the inner thigh of the right leg. And let's do a little bit of active pose here. So now we are relaxed. And now we're going to activate everything. Lift the heel. Imagine you're on the tree standing up. Very strong, very upright. Engage the glutes. Engage the core too. Puffing the chest. Take a couple of breaths. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Everything in tension. And relax. Now we bring the hips a little bit towards the left. The foot goes towards the right. And the left foot comes on top of the right. So we're starting with this C shape. Right hand comes to the right corner and grabs the left wrist again. That crescent moon to the other side. In this case, we're opening the left ribs, the left waist. Feel that extension of every single little tiny nook and cranny, muscles, fascia, getting a bit of love. You might feel it more maybe in the triceps, in the lats, in the waist, maybe a little bit in the psoas. Take deep breaths. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Release everything. Come to the center. Come to neutral. Okay. Shoulder blades go back to the floor. And then bring the knees towards your face. Maybe you grab the back of the thighs, the calf, the outside of the feet, or the toes, the big ones, with your peace fingers. And let's do some happy baby openings here. Saying good morning to our hips. And maybe rocking a little bit or not. Just push, remember to push the knees towards the floor, towards the ground. That's the direction we want to bring in, to open the hips. If you want to rock yourself, do so. Happy, happier, happiest, or happy, or no, I don't want to be happy because if rocking is not my thing, I don't want an unhappy baby. We want to be happy. Remember to glue the tailbone as much as possible to the ground so we're not really round in the back here. Really making a beautiful spine along the floor. And then from here, let's play with this happy baby. Let's see what happens. We're going to be rocking back and forth. So you want to release maybe. And we're going to be rocking with the legs open because we're going to go towards Malasana. So that's squat. And maybe you want to get some momentum, or you might have to cheat and put the hands like I normally do. But let's give it a try. Okay. Ooh, no. And okay, let's cheat a little bit. There we go. We got to Malasana. It's not cheating. It's just getting some help. Some days it happens, some days it doesn't happen. So let's do it this way. So we're in Malasana. Beautiful Malasana. Okay, let's open the hips a bit more. We just opened them a little bit in Happy Baby. So let's push with the elbows to the knees. And let's get that opening. If you need to prop yourself with something underneath the heels, do so. If you just don't reach and you want to be on your toes, that's also beautiful. If your opening is not like mine and it's more straightforward, it's a very personal thing. So everyone's different. And then from here, we're going to put the hands on the floor. We're going to bring the right leg towards the back. And then from here, in a low lunge, we have the hands underneath the shoulders. I'm going to bring the left hand towards the sky on a twist. And remember to engage the right leg a lot. So it's not floppy going towards the floor. We're really making it super strong. And open. The belly button is going towards the inner thigh. Open a little bit of a twist of the spine. Strength on the legs, both of them. The left is bending, the right is straight. And then from here, hand goes down, foot comes to the front, go back to Malasana. Give yourself a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hands to the floor. And guess what? The left leg is coming behind. Maybe adjust and put the foot in the mat because mine was outside of the mat. Left hand is under the shoulder, and then right hand comes out to the sky on this beautiful twist. And again, bringing the belly button, the navel towards the spine. Engage the back thigh so it doesn't go down to the floor. Really strong. Feel it. Engage in quadriceps. You'll probably feel the glutes also firing up. And try to go a bit higher. Try to touch the leaves above you, or maybe there's a lump. Or maybe there's the sky, there's nothing above you, but try to reach the stars, the sun, the clouds. Anything works. Beautiful. Hand goes to the floor, to the ground. Go back to Malasana. Ooh, almost my butt gave me away. And went down all the way to the floor. Okay, hands to the ground, heel toe, the feet, and forward fold. Let's enjoy this forward fold. It's the first one of the class. So chest on thighs, let it all hang. Maybe say yes, dangling the head. Yes to the good things. No to the bad things. No to everything that brings negativity, including the nose, to our lives. And yes to everything that makes us joyful and smiley and kind. Slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Start releasing the elbows. Very slowly and roll yourself. And come up. Awesome. And because I want to, I'm going to change. I'm going to go to the other side of the mat, but you don't have to. Just because it's a bit weird in there. So I'm hoping that I won't fall if I'm here. So just stay where you are. You don't have to change. Inhale. Come up. Oh, exhale. Go down. Let's fold again. Inhale, flat back. And exhale. Let's go step. But we're going to go straight to downward dog. Downward dog. Pedal the feet a little bit. Strong hands. Pushing yourself away from the mat. Fingers are really separated. The palm of the hand is really engaged. It's not lifting. It's really engaged on the floor. And the hips are going up and back. So we're not putting the weight on the arms. We're putting the weight really towards the legs. And reaching with the heels towards the ground. Alternating. Lift the right leg. And open the hip. So drop the right foot towards the back. Opening the psoas, the hip flexor. Let's take some breaths. We're not flipping unless you really want to flip and you want to try. But that's not the idea today. We're in a gentle class. Forest. Trees. We just already did some trees. And guess what? We're going to go towards standing trees. Oh, but enjoy that opening of the hip. Now bring the right leg towards the front, between the hands. Boom. Then the left. Boom. And then flat back. forward fold, and then bring it up. And standing on the right leg, we're going to bring the left up to the inner thigh. The sole can be also, again, could be on the ground if that's your tree, maybe on the calf, or maybe you bring it all the way up to the inner thigh. Sole against the inner thigh and vice versa, inner thigh against the sole, so both of them are opposing each other. You can bring so far the hands to the waist, maybe bring them up. Perhaps you want to try to put your hands together. And this is a beautiful tree. You can do a mudra also separating the hands. And then we can also put them together. Maybe if you want to try, bend a little bit towards the left, like a leaning tree towards the knee that we have bent. Ooh, find the balance. Drishti, so look at the point that is not moving. And then come back to the center. Release the hands. Branches are going down. And the leg is going down. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to the back to downward dog. And now we're going to leave the left leg going up to the sky and open the hip. Oh, beautiful. Feels so good. Open the hip. Give it a lot of love. Very strong arms. And again, you're pushing yourself back like you are in downward dog. So don't let the weight go forwards. And open. Maybe drop the foot a little bit more. Open, 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 open. To the point that it feels like, yay! That's it. From here, let's bring the left foot between the hands. Big step to the front. The right will follow. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, drop, drop, drop. Inhale all the way up to touch the branches. And exhale, hands to the chest. And we lifted first the left, and now we're going to lift the right. And I'm going to show you just in case you didn't see it well. So the right leg is going to come. Again, it could be on the floor. And hopefully I'm not moving to a place that is not very steady. It can come to the calf, never to the knee. Okay, because the knee, then you're pushing it and you might hurt yourself. Or all the way to the inner thigh. Whatever it feels like. Oh, it fits perfectly well. And the curve of my leg fits perfectly well with the sole. Okay, now it seems that I've got more trouble with the balance here. Let's focus on the tree. Hands on the chest or on the waist. Bring them up all the way if that feels good. You can open your branches. You can close them. And let's go and bend a little bit if that feels good. Once you're stable, engage the glutes, engage the thighs. And then go. If that feels fantastic, maybe bending and opening as we did in Bananasana. Opening the left ribs now here. Oh, this class is more about opening. This is not a very closed forest. This light, this clarity. So open forest, that's what we want. Come back to the center. Release. Awesome. I just wanted to show you, so just in case you're not too familiar with tree. Okay, let's go all the way down. And we're going to do, we were doing the tree and on the ground. Now we're going to do half butterfly, so it's kind of the same. The sole of the left foot comes to the inner thigh, but we're doing it from a seated position, so bring everything up and then fold and reach towards your toes, and you might grab the calf, you might reach the ankle, or you might go to the sole of the foot if that's your thing. Whatever you reach, it's perfect. The knee is going down. If you need to put a prop because it doesn't reach, it's fantastic too. There's no right or wrong here. It's your body, your rules. And the stretch. Inhaling and exhale, go down a little tiny bit more. Inhale stretch. Exhale. A couple of millimeters, half an inch. And then just chill. And then again, this is gentle Shasana. So it's knee to head. You don't have to touch the knee with the head at any point today or never in your entire life. And that's perfect. Does it feel better? No. So we'll stay here. This feels so much better. So your goal is to feel great. It's not to reach any destination. Okay, come up. Bring both feet together. A couple of windshield wipers here just to move the knees. And right and left. Okay, and left leg straightens. Right sole comes to the inner thigh of the left. And again, maybe you reach the ground with a knee or you don't at all. So you can prop it with something, a cushion, a block, whatever you have. Bring everything up to the sky. Reaching. And then let's go down and fold to the degree that it feels perfect. So you can grab the calf, you can grab the ankle, maybe the sole of the foot. Inhale and exhale and fold a tiny bit more. Fit it in the lower back. What a treat for the lower back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can close your eyes, you can keep them open. If you have something beautiful to see, maybe you're at home and you're saying something you have to do later, then close your eyes and forget about whatever is coming. Just focus on what you're doing right now. This beautiful half butterfly, Janusrasana, head to knee, whatever you want to call it, and then come up. Straighten both legs ahead of you, maybe give them a little bit of a shimmy, a little bit of a roll here, and let's go back on our backs. Lie down. Let's do again that Tadasana we did at the beginning of the class. So active pose. The palms are looking up to the sky, and we're going to engage everything, like a lot of tension everywhere. Leave the heels and put that tension on the glutes. Open the chest. Shoulders are on the floor, on the ground. Take a couple of inhales and exhales. Very martials and hey, here I am, and I'm ready. Exhale, and a third one, inhale. Puff the chest, open it, and exhale. Let it all go. Relax the feet, heels on the ground. Shavasana, let it all go. Relax, and I hope you're feeling the opening we did in the ribs, in the front, the back of the thighs. We opened a few spaces in a very mild and gentle way. Good morning, birds. So I hope you felt it. I did, and I enjoyed it. And I could be here listening to the birds forever. And you might want to stay listening to your birds or anything that you have in the background. And start moving, wiggling toes and fingers. And you want to give yourself a little bit of a stretch. With tension as like we did in Tadasana. Engage in the glutes. And you may just want to go through the side or rock and roll yourself to a seated position. Cross-legged, hands in the middle of the chest, bowing slightly. grateful for that, for the forest, for the trees, and for that body that can be a tree anytime. A majestic, wonderful, living tree. Give yourself a big inhale. Side out. Slowly open your eyes with that big, huge, massive smile, which I love to witness. And thank you so very much for practicing with me today. It's always an honor and a pleasure. I hope it felt really good. Maybe you want to practice this in a couple of days, or maybe every single day if it feels good. So save it. Let me know in the comments, please. I love to read you, and it's for me. It just gives me life and happiness and joy just to read how did it go. And if there's someone who needs to share, you need to share with, because you know it's going to feel great, please do so. And you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you can see me popping up. I think you have to ring the notification bell if you want me to pop up. But in any case, I hope to see you very soon, because it's always absolutely amazing to have you on that other side. See you very shortly. Namaste.